All right, I'm back. As you can see, I am like, oh, so fresh and so clean. So the soap. This is the turmeric soap by now I it's either Che or Shea Natural, CHE Natural. You just Google it and they'll pull up online. But I bought the 3 pack and I mean, my face just does wonders with this. It is so clean, so soft. All right. Anyway, back to the task at hand. So the next thing that I do, just as I do when I prep my face, kind of for makeup, I go in with the witch hazel. This is just to kind of do the final go through to make sure any other product that's lingering, especially like you kind of closer to the hairline. Sometimes I um, tend to miss that, but this is just to kind of pick up anything that I missed. And washing my face doesn't smell the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. Also, these cotton rounds, I got these from off of Amazon. They're Swispers exfoliating rounds. It's like dual sided, so it has like the exfoliating side on this side here, and then just kind of the soft round. I usually use the exfoliating side. I mean, obviously, just to kind of aid in getting the junk and gunk off my face, but just to kind of help it um, resurface a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of picking up what's left here. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of eye makeup left, which is great because I know sometimes I didn't put on liner today, but I did do 2 coats of mascara, and sometimes you'll get them that are just like they're great, they're long lasting, but it's like, ooh, get off my face. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, so next up is the aloe from again Holika Holika. I try not to get too much, but the shape of this bottle, like it's hard to squeeze. So by the time you actually put enough kind of force onto it to make it come out, you've already got plenty. Cause see, that's I had like a little bit of bitty dollop, but it spreads so evenly. But it doesn't matter because what's left over, goes hair, skin, whatever, just rub it on him. Okay. Now, I then go in with a serum. That's the next step. This one I've been using is the Sunflower Sweet Serum from Ayala and Co. And I usually do just a couple drops. It's really all you need. And just kind of smooth that over my skin. This also has kind of a brightening, glowing effect for your skin, leaving your skin nice and soft and moisturized. You can like almost see already where that's kind of building up there. So exciting. Now, the next layer is when I do like a cream. Now, I have a couple that are my favorites. I do want to show you one that I like to use like twice a week. I'm not going to use it this evening, but I still wanted to show it to you. This is from Caudalie Venosource. It's the Creme SOS Hydration Intense or SOS Intense Moisturizing Cream. I straight up read you the French instructions, but anyway, this the only thing that I'm kind of like on is it does have a little bit of a fragrance, but let me tell you, the moisture is like 25 out of 10. 25 out of 10. Cannot beat it. But today I'm going to show you a couple of the products that I picked up from Clinique. So I'm going to start with the under eye. This is just the All About Eyes. It says that it reduces circles and puffs. I'm now, after a recent birthday, I'm now on the side that's closer to 40 than 30. And it is super important for me to make sure that whatever routine that I'm doing now, that I keep up with it, because the better you take care of your skin, the better your skin takes care of you. So as you age, which if we're blessed to do it, you know, might as well treat your skin right. So um, I'm just kind of gently tapping this underneath my eye here. Um, I don't necessarily have a whole lot of puffiness, but I always get like these dark circles. Part of the reason is because I'm lacking a little bit in the sleep department, but life happens. I'll get back on schedule eventually, but in the meantime, still keeping up with some type of skincare routine is super duper important. Okay, so next thing is the Clinique Smart Clinical. They have this multi-dimensional duo transformer. It's basically, ooh, you can't see that. The lights are super bright. But it's a dual formula. On one side is the Resculpt, which is there to kind of tighten and lift and sculpt. Resculpt. The other side is to revolumize, so to kind of plump up areas that are, again, with aging, we lose some volume in our face. We sometimes get like sagging. So for my face, because this routine is going to vary based on what you want for your face, for me. So I usually use the Sculpt here on my face to kind of bring this back and up, kind of the jowl area. Basically everything from here down, this double chin here, I use this Sculpt on these areas to kind of tighten, essentially, in this manner. That's what we're going for. And then I use the Volumize, just kind of where you would expect, like the apples of my cheeks and kind of up through here. I also use it on my forehead, and the reason being, because if you think about, the sagging here, like, sure, I could try and tone, but I've got a nice, like, rounded face, and I wanted to see if using that Volumize in the areas where I might, start to, I don't really, like here, like I got a couple wrinkles here just to kind of fill that out. I'm sure the Resculpt would work as well, but I'm not necessarily looking for a lift, just to be full, So anyhow, this is how it comes, and you lift off the top of both. It is probably really important to remember that the purple is for volume, the cream is for the Sculpt. It looks like they put a little bit more in the Sculpt than the Volumize, but, I'm sure there's a reason for that. So for this and anything that you apply kind of on your neck, you want to brush it in an upward motion, because the skin on your neck is super duper sensitive. I'm starting to get lines here because I was always kind of like rough, like slapping stuff on my face and dragging it down and dragging it down. Well, my skin is going to drag itself down with or without me. So it is important to kind of brush that upward to promote the skin to go in the direction that I want it to. I'm kind of getting that done for my jowl area as well. I kind of want that lift up and away. And so I'm just kind of massaging that re-sculpt, being very careful, just kind of stop here. I don't want to, I don't want to disturb anything else there. Same with this side. Just kind of stopping at the midway point, but really making sure that my, the lower part of my cheek, my jowl area, and my jaw area get covered. Now, I may go in with a different moisturizer for my neck. All of the skin in your décolletage area is super important to make sure that you keep everything moisturized. I think that we're good to go there. So I'm going to put this lid down, and I'm actually going to get another cotton round and a little bit more witch hazel to kind of clean up my fingers, because I'm going to switch to the other side of the product, the Revolumize, and I want to make sure that I'm not, I don't know, cross-contaminating, whatever you want to call it. I want to make sure that I'm putting the right product on the right place for the right reasons. So, okay. Alrighty. So on we go. I am going to use the Revolumize now. And again, like I said, this is going to go on the areas that I want to keep plumped up. So everything on my cheek area, my cheekbone, just to keep that full. And again, I'm not going any further down than where my moisturizer left off. Just getting a little more on there. And just getting this across my forehead. And now there are a couple areas that I did not touch, that I did get the aloe on, but not necessarily the Resculpt and Revolumize. So I will go in with another moisturizer just to make sure that all of these areas are taken care of, as well as my neck. Let me see, what do we want to use? I think a girl's got options. I'm sorry, don't mind me. I think I'm going to use I will use my Caudalie. Alright, bear with me just a moment here. There we go. Alright, I will use the Caudalie today, but not a whole lot. I want to make sure that I get my nose. I don't know about you, but I get really, really dry. Ooh. Not there. I get really dry around my nose in the spring and winter. I'm also going to put this kind of in my brow area because my eczema starts to kind of flare up in there. So keeping that skin clean and moisturized is tantamount for me. So I'm just gonna put it on the top of my chin and around my mouth. And now the areas that I did not hit underneath my chin, I'm going to use the Caudalie there. Just kind of swipe up there. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit behind my ears because, once again, my eczema loves me so much to get to all the places that are just kind of, huh? And I'm lastly now going to go with a moisturizer for my lips. Earlier today, I did I used the Too Faced, the Peach Lip Balm, but I think today I'm going to use the, this is the Hanalei Lip Treatment in clear, because I'm going to bed. I don't necessarily need to look super glamorous heading off to La La Land, but anyway, this is what that looks like, Hanalei. And it's got a pretty basic applicator plastic, and you just kind of squeeze a little through the top. It's a kind of thick formula to coat your lips. My lips are kind of dry. I'll probably do a scrub tomorrow. But yeah, and then the last thing that I do before wrapping my hair up and catching some Z's, I like to seal this all with the Caudalie. It's the grape water spray, or eau de raisin. And this is a antioxidant, supposed to soothe and moisturize. Yeah, I actually do this only at night because during the day, this doesn't really, I don't know, I haven't tried it to use it for setting spray. I just use like my MAC or Morphe, but this just kind of gives my skin a nice fresh boost. So I just kind of spritz. All over. Feels so good. So super refreshing. And before I go off to sleep, I just kind of let that sit in. Sometimes I'll, kind of fan it in to let it really soak. But as you can see, like I am hydrated, and yeah. Feels so good and so refreshing. So by the time I lay down, I don't know. I guess it just depends on how you sleep. I sleep on my back, so none of this kind of rolls off to the pillow. But for those of you who do maybe sleep on your stomach or on your side, you probably want to just make sure that this is kind of well set in before you head off to sleep. But I am really glad that I could share this with you, and maybe we can together, because again, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me too. We can build a better skincare routine, have fun playing in makeup, and just kind of take good care of ourselves and in the midst of this crazy pandemic. So alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night. Bye.